Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you guys all had a good night of NBA last night. I was able to cash in my double ups last night with the 253. Obviously, played a lot of the chalk plays like JaMychal Green, Andrew Harrison. I missed out on the Josh Jackson chalk. And I also did play Chris Paul and Lou Williams. And both that late night hammer game was very disappointing. Except the only good guy that I had in my lineup from that game was Montrezl Harrell, who racked it up with 32. Anyway, let's talk about this 4-game slate we have for tonight. We got some injury news already coming out of Miami. Both Tyler Johnson and Dwayne Ellington are out for tonight, so that makes these Heat guys even more attractive in an already great matchup against the Lakers. My team to stack tonight is Miami. I'm going to be having probably 4 to 5 Heat guys in my lineup. That's what I have as of now. Obviously, if more news breaks, that could change, but I love a lot of those players. But let's get right into it. At point guard, Damian Lillard at 9-4, going up against Minnesota. Lillard is at home in the spot, gets Jeff Teague defense. I think this game should stay pretty close, even though the Wolves are missing Jimmy Butler. I think it's a good matchup for Damian Lillard against Jeff Teague, averaging about 45 against them this year. Not great, but lately Damian Lillard has just been on another level. See the DraftKings points he's been putting up. 50, 63, only 35 against Utah, but then 63 against Golden State, 46, 69. So he has a 70-point ceiling at 9-4. That's rare that we get that at that price tag. And I think his floor is relatively high. He's taking a shit ton of shots. And it's big game Dame against Minnesota. It should be a good game. Relatively high total in this one as well. So at 9-4 is going to be my point guard I start off with. On shooting guards, I'm going to have Dwayne Wade at 5K. The injury news to Tyler Johnson and Wayne Ellington should give Dwayne Wade a lot more consistent minutes tonight. He went off against Philly, scored 15 of the team's last 17 points in that game, including the dagger to win it. Put up 38 at 5K. His price definitely rose, but he should get close to 30 minutes in this game without Tyler Johnson and Wayne Ellington. And it's a great matchup against the Lakers, who are ranked 29th in turnovers, so that Dwayne Wade has a shot to rack up some steals as well. So at 5K, I like him. He has 7.5, 8x upside. At small forward, I'm going to go with another Heat player that I like, and that is Josh Richardson at 5'8". Now, Josh Richardson gets a huge pace bump in this spot. These are kind of games I would like to play Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson is also a guy that has huge steal upside. His steals lately have been keeping his DraftKings points respectable. Put up 4 steals against Philly, 5 against Memphis, 4 against the Pelicans. The Lakers coughed the ball up a ton, so Josh Richardson definitely has upside in that category. And without Johnson and Ellington, obviously, should see a lot of minutes on the wings. And against the Lakers, just has great upside. 5'8", he's still pretty consistent with the big ceiling around 50, so I like Josh Richardson a lot at 5'8". It's going to be skipping power forward. Let's go on to center. At center, there are a couple of spots you can go with. I mean, Embiid is at 10K against the Cavs. I think he's fine, but we're not getting a discount. I like to play Embiid a lot when he's at under 10K. And lately, he just hasn't been doing it. I love my man Embiid, but just hasn't been hitting his 6x, more than 6x upside. He had to 170-point game, 160-point game. Everything else is in the 40s and 50s. And at 10K, I think there's better spots to go with tonight. The center that I do have a lot of interest in is Hassan Whiteside at 8K against the Lakers. Whiteside's minutes are back up in close games, playing 34 minutes against the 76ers, dropping 46 DraftKings points. He outplayed Embiid in that game. This has a big ceiling, and the Lakers are very bad against centers. This could be a spot where Whiteside erupts for like a 25 rebounding performance and like 20 points with a bunch of steals and blocks. So I think Whiteside at 8K has a tremendous amount of upside. Probably my favorite center on the board. Besides, obviously, Embiid and Towns we're probably going to score more points, but in terms of point per dollar is probably my favorite option. Also gets a pace bump against the Lakers. And he's just been so consistent lately. Let's take a look at his game log. 46, 32, 44, 38, 31, 39, 39, 39. And then a couple bad games where he just didn't get a lot of minutes. But yeah, it's a great matchup for him. He's taking double-digit shots, getting lots of rebounds, racking up steals and blocks. 8K, big upside with him. I like him a lot at center. All right, let's go on to guard. At guard, I told you guys I'm going to be stacking up these Heat guys. Probably have at least 4, maybe even 5 Heat players in my lineup. That's what I have as of now in a mock lineup that I made just moments ago. But that's Goran Dragic at 74. Definitely a price tag is up there. Rose by $1,000, but you should get all the point guard duties tonight without Johnson. The ball should be in his hands probably the whole game. He should be running the offense. And he also does have a huge ceiling at 7'4". Multiple games lately he's gotten over 50, dropped 55 against the Pelicans, 52 against the Pistons. And, with this big pace bump that the Heat guys have, more shots to go around, more opportunities for fantasy points. And Goran Dragic does do a little bit of everything. You see he's been getting a lot of rebounds lately, 6, 6, 9 in his last 3. Racking up the assists as well. Hasn't been getting a ton of steals and stuff, but obviously that has big potential in this game. And should take a lot of shots as well. This should be one of the games where he takes over 20 shots or really close to 20. And should play a lot of minutes if this game stays close. So at 74, I like Goran Dragic a lot. And then some value plays I want to mention. I think Karis LeVert at 4-1 is in a great spot against the Kings. Coming back from injury, played just 19 minutes, but he did play both sets of back-to-back. Averaging about 25 minutes a game this season. And if he gets around that playing time, he should definitely hit value at 4-1. Again, this great matchup against the Kings. So, guy I have my eye on if you're looking for some value. Another guy is Justice Winslow at 3-9. Winslow should be getting the start tonight and does have a big ceiling. Dropped 37 in the previous game against the Grizzlies. And, just without the wing guys on Miami, should take a little more shots, a little bit more usage to go around. And Winslow has shown the upside that he has. So I like those two guys for value. But anyway, that should do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow.